Here we go. Welcome to Green Mountain. A Sonic creepy pasta, ARG. A creepy Sonic RNG that is inspired by somewhat mostly Mario. Not the main Mario series, but Mario as in that Super Mario World ROM hack with the Victim 1 and Victim 2 stuff. And some Coronation Day. The story is that this is basically just a retelling of the events that happened up on Green Mountain. Two people are trying to bury something or someone. Person 1 gets into an argument with Person 2. They end up fighting. Person 2 dies, and Person 1 becomes the one thing they never wanted to be in the first place, a murderer. It's a simple story, but it's dark as hell when you get into the files. I will be looking into the files of both games after in a separate video. The first, all I'm just doing is covering the game. Oh. Oh. Wait. Careful. Be incredibly and utterly careful. Use great care and trepidation climbing this mountain. One wrong step could set you back all of your progress. Oh. We have made it to end. We have made it to the end. It's him. Time for a recreation of the person. He's dead. He's dead. We did it. But at what cost? Something is changing. Slowly things will degrade, break, decay. Which leads to our blue friend Sonic or Person 1, in this case, as I said before, becoming the one thing they didn't want to be. A murderer. They killed Person 2 killed whoever or whatever they were burying. And Person 1 was an accomplice in this, as they quote unquote, helped them get the body, and then they drove over to Green Mountain to bury it. But only one would come back, that being Person 1. Okay, this is going. We continue to descend into their mind. Possible lunacy, but we don't know. But for some reason, Welcome to Green Mountain 2, where we continue the descent of a new Sonic, as Person 1 has already become the murderer we see at the end, and we face at the end of 1. Nothing changes very much. All I got to do is get here. We are going fast, very fast, you see, as we travel through the ruins of a decayed mine. I know nothing about the story of this game, but yet I saw an entity, a shadow, a reminder of who I used to be before the Great Mountain incident. Darker, darker, yet darker. That's all that things are getting. It gets worse and worse. I'm losing focus, losing track of who I was, or what I am. There's nothing left, you see. The end is in sight, and we are the ones to pay. But on a much more random note, sorry for not posting for a long time. I know I probably said this in the first entry, but before we get to the signpost, I'd like to apologize for not posting as much. I know life's been going on, school and shit, stuff. I'm washed up. I've clearly lost what made me funny and original in the first place. All that's left is an empty husk of a channel, posting to try to regain what relevance it might had before. I've tried everything. Nothing seems to work. We enter a city. We leave the ruins and enter a city. We enter a city. A faded one. A world of ruin and lost joy. All that is left is an empty husk, full of grief, sadness, loss, and pain. The suffering is strong. It never left this city. It never did. You just can't let go, can you? Roll, roll, roll. Nothing truly lasts forever. We leave the sky alone. The only resident you see here in the city is a washed-up man, deluded by his own mind. Mind as to what food makes. Clearly death won't stop you. Doesn't stop you, right? You still continue to wander through the crevices of this shattered, confused minds. Oh, what real knowledge of what you're trying to do. And anyway, just to see what happens. Out of true boredom. What am I doing? And why am I still here? That, my friend, you shall have answered in due time. I here for no real reason. Your mind has deluded you for purpose here. Nothing you have done has brought joy. Nothing you have done has brought happiness. All we see here is a trail of death and decay, all because of your actions. See? Green Mountain. All that remains is misery, sadness, pain, and loss. All that remains until everything ends. But you still persist. Ignorance may be curiosity. As they say, curiosity killed the cat. So why persist? As a blood-red sky dawns over you, hope, just like your will, diminishes slowly, surely, ebbs away. Your mind continues to play tricks on you, tormenting you with your past actions. Leaving you here, a confused, hysterical mess, as you slowly lose yourself. I never asked for this. None of us did. And yet you killed them. The end is in sight. Nothing lasts forever. The world you see here is a facade. Oh no. It's happening. Game over. Nothing truly changes. It all ends the same way. No matter what you do, no matter who you ask, no matter what, the end truly